Good morning. So many times when I sit with a client in consultation, I'll alert them of things that their soul yearns for them to do. And it is things that help us connect. It's things that helps us process emotions. It's things that helps us find our balance. It's things that helps us raise our vibration. And it's different for everybody. And sometimes when I ask people, so what do you like? Where do you feel the most connected? What creative pursuits have you tried in the past? And then they'll say, oh, I did pottery years ago, or did painting in school, or I did this. And I haven't done it for years because I just haven't had time. And it is those things that we tend to not have time for that is it's something that we need to get in touch with again. It's something that we need to do for ourselves. We have these various selves. It's the physical self, the emotional self, the mental self, the spiritual self, your inner child, and it's one of creativity or creative pursuits or anything where it puts you in touch with your creator abilities. It sort of bridges from your higher self to your inner child. It brings those blessings, connectivity, all that is divine into you. And for me, for instance, I didn't do art at all at school or any time of my life, except I guess once when I was in corporate, I did an art class for a few times and then stopped. And Nadine saw what I could do, and then she became an artist, and she's very creative. And when they left school, I sort of thought, okay, so what is it that I would like to try out? And having gone through lots of trauma and lots of things, I found that doing art helps me balance my emotions. It helps me connect. It helps me, it feeds that part of my soul that needs feeding. Also gardening. And I was thinking this morning of it's about creating a feeling. So for me, I wanted to create the feeling of joy. I wanted to reenact the feeling of joy, because the more we touch onto those feelings that we want to feel, the more we integrate it within us, and the more naturally it comes. So in my garden, I've got plants that flower at different stages of the year, different phases, different stages. Some I would wait a whole year to flower. Some sometimes 2 years, sometimes 3 years. Some I've had and they still yet to flower. And here's Lulu also coming to give her opinion. But it is so when they do flower, the amount of joy that I experience is, oh wow, because I wouldn't have seen the flower yet. It's surprise, surprise, this is how I look like. And there's still some orchids that needs to show me their faces, their beauty. But still, I tend to them, I nurture them, I give them love. Each morning I walk through my garden and I see who else needs some love, water, food, more sunshine, less sunshine, and I attend to their needs. And so too do we need to attend to our dreams and our loved ones. And it is to see what dreams are you still nurturing, and not to give up on that. Never give up on that. To always nurture them. Look at what does it require of you. Does it require your attention? Does it require your love? Does it require your belief? Does it require some nurturing? Does it require some TLC? Um, and it's to leave it in its incubation period, because different things materialize in our life at different stages. So we can't force things. You can't stand by a plant and say, I'm going to keep on watering it until the flower comes out. That's not how manifestation works. You can't overly do things because then the plant grounds and it dies and it will never flower. And so too, by over focusing on our dreams, by over focusing on that which we want to create, by overly doing things, it's engage in the release, nurture and release. It's not to always overly I'm going to say identify, overly obsess, overly anything. It's that is what I want. I'm going to put it out there, and I'll take the steps, whatever the steps it is that you are guided to take. But make sure that it brings up that feelings that you are looking for. For instance, if you do art or if you do anything creative, don't overly criticize yourself. Don't think, oh, this is not good enough, or oh, nobody will buy this, or oh, nobody will like this. I paint for the pure joy of painting, just for the fun of it. If one day it sells, great. But it's not what does other people like. It is what do I like? What brings joy to me, what brings excitement. If I paint, it must either it's to create that feeling, and the same with gardening. It creates a feeling. So I keep on tending to my garden and say, okay, so if the plants stand like this, what feeling does it create, until it feels right. Everything that I attract and everything that I do with, but what feeling does it create? And it's like my healing work gives me the same amount of joy and enthusiasm, and I'm elated after a healing session. It's like if I see the shift from a client prior to healing and then after healing, it's like chalk and cheese, and it leaves me with such a feel-good feeling. And so it is to just see what in your life can you integrate and make part of your life again, where there's room for play, where there's room for joy, because then you become more balanced. It's more necessity, not a luxury. And your soul will thank you for that. You'll have more energy, you'll have more clarity, because it becomes meditative. It becomes it's like it just gives back to you, and then you have more to give back to the world. So I'm just leaving you with this piece of information. What you do with it is up to you. But yes, just share your energy with whatever or whomever you choose to. I heard somebody say this week that we get to experience love by the love that we give. So the love that you give to the plants, to your pets, to your loved ones, to your clients, to whatever it is, it's through that expression of love that you experience love. It's not something that you hold on, that you hoard, that you keep for yourself, but it's to invoke it within self and then share it with the world. And that's what they say our purpose is. It's a gift that we keep on giving away to others, first to ourselves, and then because we have it, we give. And the more you give, the more you have. I bid you the most magical day. Bye.